Hello my little llamas, it is Kalizmy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my very first speed build, which is pretty exciting, and I am building something very unique. I am actually building SpongeBob's house. So today I went on YouTube like a usual day and I saw that Delicacy made a video about SpongeBob, and I kind of went crazy because I used to really love and enjoy SpongeBob. I watched it all the time. I probably watched every episode at least 3 times, not even kidding. So anyway, I saw her video and I watched it. I really enjoyed it. She did a fantastic job, but I found that her build was more inspired by SpongeBob, at least the interior was inspired by SpongeBob, than actually how it is built. For example, I know that she didn't do an upstairs, which SpongeBob definitely has. I mean, I'm not trying to like criticize or anything like that. I just know that, you know, SpongeBob did have an upstairs and he had his room up there and it was a different setup, and there's nothing wrong with doing it totally differently. I mean, to be honest, I think that it looks great and I would totally use that house. You know, if I was doing like a SpongeBob themed kind of anything, I guess. Like, you know, it's a really cool build and I really like it, but I thought that it would be cool to make one that looks more like SpongeBob's actual house. Like it has his bedroom upstairs and his bathroom looks like his real bathroom, and obviously it's not perfect, especially because we don't have like a SpongeBob themed pack in The Sims 4. Like, you know, we don't have everything that he does, and or even anything like it for the record, because it was pretty hard to do. But like, you know, we still have some stuff. I could make it probably a bit more realistic with some custom content, but I didn't feel like it was really all that necessary to go through, you know, finding a whole bunch of SpongeBob themed custom content and downloading it and, you know, putting in the build, because I feel like, at least for me, I do not download stuff that is that like a build or anything on the gallery that has custom content. Sometimes Create a Sim I do, just because I will probably be changing their outfits anyway, but for builds I never download anything that has custom content, because I find it like, well, then I'm gonna have to replace all these items. It's not gonna be what this picture shows. Like, it's basically not even gonna be close to what it has, depending. Sometimes they just have like one item of custom content, but sometimes they have like the whole room. So I just often don't even download it, because I just don't want to worry about trying to like replace everything, because often when I download stuff on the gallery, it's because I don't feel like building it, because I think I'm decent at building. Like, I don't mind my houses, so I use them. But if I don't feel like building, then I just grab something off the gallery really easily, and so I don't want to have to deal with replacing everything in it, then, because then I might as well just build it myself. So that's kind of my thought process. I know that there's at least one item of custom content in this build. There is a sink that's custom content, but I think that that is it. So you could easily replace that. Like, that's something that, you know, you can easily do, and it's not really a big deal because it's just one item, so you could just quickly put in a sink while you're in build mode, you know? But when it's like, say I'm trying to download a room build and the bed is custom content and a whole bunch of the decorations are custom content and the desk is custom content and the computer is custom content, then I would have to be replacing all of that stuff. So really there's no point. You know, I might as well just build a room myself if I'm gonna have to put everything in it anyway. So I don't know if other people are like that, but I think that quite a few people are. I mean, I think it makes sense. In my head it does, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm the only person in the world who feels that way. I don't really know. So let me know in the comments down below if you download stuff that is custom content and like on the gallery, even if you can see that there's lots. Let me know. And often you can kind of see if there's lots or not, and so like I said, if there's only one item that I see that we don't have in the game, I'll download it. But if I can see a whole bunch of stuff that we definitely don't have, then I don't want to download it because I'm just gonna have to replace everything. I've said that like a million times, but just kind of getting my point out there, I guess. So anyway, I'm going to talk about the build now because it's probably been, ow, I just pulled the cord. Sorry about that. It's probably been like 5 minutes already and I haven't talked. Wow. Sorry again, guys. I just like ripped the cord to my headset. So anyway, geez, it like completely fell off my head. But right now we are upstairs kind of doing the floor plan, and I knew that he had like a little storage closet kind of thing that I saw him put Gary in a few times and kind of things like that. So I do add that, even though it's probably not in the right spot, and it also like has more things that you kind of need for your Sims than what it would have in his real house. Like I add a bookshelf and I think a dresser in there, and then this random item, and I think that in his he just kind of had like junk everywhere. So I just wanted to add things that you could actually use and that you kind of needed because they weren't anywhere else. So that's like the only room that isn't really like SpongeBob's actual room, I think. So I think I did a pretty good job, and I just said so and I think like 3 times. But anyway, here I am finishing up the floor plan on the first floor and starting with the living room. So he has pretty wacky furniture, that's for sure, and so I was trying to find something that kind of went with it. So his little couch or love seat thing is green and red, I'm pretty sure, and there was nothing really like it. Or no, it was green and blue, I'm pretty sure. And so I found that like camper type of couch sort of thing, and I kind of stuck that in the corner. And then his oh so popular chair is red and white, and obviously there's nothing like it in this game, so I just used that red little kid's couch. And here I was thinking that I would use those for spikes, but I actually end up going with this other like door thing. I don't really know what it's called, or not a door thing, I don't know. But anyway, I end up going with something else is the point. And there I just added a jellyfish net because I really wanted like something that kind of reflected SpongeBob, because obviously we don't have a giant fish kind of painting thing or really anything like it. And so I just added that like jellyfishing, let's call it, net. And then on the other wall we have a little picture of a boy, and I'm pretty sure he has a family portrait or something on the wall, and I thought that that was kind of like it, I guess. So I used that, and I don't think I really put up anything else on the walls, just because there's really nothing that goes with kind of underwater theme at all. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe I just didn't look in the right places. I don't really know. I think that there just really isn't. But I mean, we don't, or we haven't had yet, at least, an underwater themed pack. So given reason that we don't really have much for SpongeBob theme or really aquatic themed at all. And I don't really understand why he would have a fish hanging on his wall, considering he like lives around a whole bunch of fish and stuff, but you know, whatever. But while I built this, I was looking at some pictures. I mainly went from my head and kind of what I could remember, but I definitely did look at a few pictures, and those pictures were basically just screenshots of like his living room. I think I found one of his kitchen, but it was like all blurry, so I couldn't use it. And so things like that, like I couldn't really get much out of. But I did watch this video, and this kind of has nothing really to do with SpongeBob. Actually, yeah, it does. What am I saying? But anyway, so this video has the like, I think Nickelodeon Studio House hotel thing. I think it's just a hotel room inspired by SpongeBob that you can stay in, but I'm not really positive. Like I said, it was a video. I've never been there or anything like that, so I don't know for sure what it was, but it was something along the lines of like these people who went to Nickelodeon Studios or something, and so when you first walk in, it's like a golden pineapple outside of it, and then when you walk in, it's like a little foyer entrance area which has like a hard plastic version of his chair and his couch and his TV and like a Gary and stuff in there. So, you know, it has like kind of his living room and it looks identical to the one in the show. And then when you actually go into the suite, it's like more inspired by SpongeBob, just like the Delicacy build. So it has like the fish kind of thing on his wall. It has that in there. It has like a coffee table that looks like SpongeBob, like that kind of spongy, and it's yellow and it has like holes in it and stuff. I think it's made out of metal or plastic. I don't really know, again, because I've never been there. I just watched a video on it, so I'm not positive, but it's pretty cool. And then upstairs there's like a kid's room and it has beds sort of like his. They're obviously not 3 mattresses high, but they do have like a cool kind of sailor type theme in there. So I would say that room is probably the most like SpongeBob, obviously like not including the foyer part, but you know, so it's pretty cool and I would actually really like to go there. I'm pretty sure that there's a real Krusty Krab as well, and I wanted to go there really bad when I was really into SpongeBob, but it's like where there's a whole bunch of war, so obviously I can't go there or don't want to. But yeah, I'm not positive if that's true or not, but I think that it is. I'm pretty sure there's like a real Krusty Krab where you can go and eat Krabby Patties, which would be really cool to go to. I mean, even if you're not really into SpongeBob, I just think it's really cool when there's animated shows or movies and they make it realistic, like they make it into the real world and like it's really close to the show or the movie. I think that's just so cool, and it's really like people's dreams brought to life. Like the creator of SpongeBob, I'm sure, actually he was a marine biologist, I'm pretty sure, and he like started a comic off of SpongeBob, I think, or something like that. I don't really know, but yeah, I think that that's where the idea started. And so, I mean, obviously when he got to see his dreams come to life, like SpongeBob on a TV show, is really awesome, really amazing, and he's probably really proud of himself. But then the fact that it gets brought into like real life, where there's like a giant pineapple, you know, in like on the earth, it's really cool because that's like the next level. You know, your TV show or movie is already like created and everyone gets to watch it and everyone's enjoying it. Like, that's amazing. And then the fact that you get to bring it into the real world and have a giant pineapple and people dressed up as SpongeBob and Gary everywhere, you know, like it'd be so cool. I think that it'd be really fun to make a cartoon or something like that, but I don't know if I'd really want to be honest. The main reason why is because when I get declined, like obviously the first company is probably not going to be like, yeah, we're going to sign you, your TV show or movie is going to be like the best thing ever, you know? Like usually a lot of people will say no before someone will say yes, and I think that that would be hard for me. I'm definitely a type of person who needs like, you know, some motivation to do it. Like they need someone to encourage them. Like, I feel like if a whole bunch of companies were like, no, that's not a good idea, you're not gonna go anywhere, like, I just wouldn't be able to continue doing it. I'd be like, you know what, maybe you're right. Because some people, they can just be like, no, I like, this idea is the best idea, I'm gonna do this, I can do this, it will happen, it will get big. But I feel like for me personally, I don't think, like, if a whole bunch of people kept telling me, like, you know, you're not going to make money off of this, this is not a good idea, this is never going to happen, no company is ever going to want to, you know, sign you or whatever they do, I think that that would really unmotivate me and I would not want to do it. Again, personal opinion, but I think that I would get pretty upset and unmotivated to do it anymore, and I'd probably just like give up, which is definitely not a good thing, probably something I should work on, but you know, everyone has their little issues that they should probably fix that never do. But anyway, so here we are having a little bit of a pause, but we're actually getting pretty close to the end of this video. The wallpapers and flooring is probably the most like SpongeBob's house in this build. Like, his bedroom, that red tiling stuff is identical to the ones in his house, like in the show, and the green floral print and the flooring in the bathroom is also a lot like the one in the show. So I was pretty proud of myself for that, and I apologize about like all the pauses in this video. There are a lot, but I guess I just, like, it was probably while I was looking up pictures or watching a video or something like that, or switching videos, or I could have been talking to my mom actually at this point, but I don't really know. Point is, I probably am doing something other than recording, obviously. Like, what am I even saying anymore? I have no idea. So I think that I am going to cut off here. If you guys enjoyed, please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and become part of the Little Llama family, and I would also really appreciate it. But I do already have 5 subscribers, and I'm so thankful, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I mean, obviously that's not a lot, but I've only had my channel for under a week, so, you know, I'm pretty happy. But anyway, we're getting pretty close to the end, so I will leave you guys here with some music, and like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I also really hope to see you next time, and until then, bye guys!